Today we're going to be talking about movement and pain. So basically how living without pain can be actually quite simple, and how many natural solutions we have and different protocols and different types of essential oils and supplementations that you can put it in your daily life, either for that like occasional pain that just comes up, or if you're living with chronic pain, we're going to have a solution for different cases of pain. And if you're not familiar with these classes yet, this is a continuing education project from the Next Step community. And we're going over all of the steps from the Live Guide of doTERRA. So I have here for you, if you haven't downloaded yet, there's a QR code that you can scan and you can download this ebook. And the reason why I love this ebook is because we're talking about a lot of content here, and the ebook has a very summarized way of helping you focus in what's your shopping list to have all the products that we're talking about here in a very specific and easy way. So either you're getting started, you just have a list of everything that you have there, or your customer, you know exactly what to put on your next LRP order. For the ones that don't know me yet, my name is Isadora Caporali. I'm originally from Brazil. I've been living in the Netherlands for many years. I'm a mom of two boys. Joshua's I'm saying 4, he's almost 4, and Lucas too. And I'm a gold leader at doTERRA. I've been working with doTERRA for the past 6 years, and working with natural solutions is my life mission. It's my passion. I can talk about this the whole day. I am so grateful for everything that essential oils have done to me and to my life. Like, I cannot even conceptualize pregnancy, postpartum, raising kids without essential oils and all of these amazing natural supports for you to actually have it much easier, but then have it natural at the same time. And I'm presenting this information to you based on my personal experience of the last 6 years, but also much more, because we're a community of health experts and many customers worldwide and educators. Larissa, who's here with us as well, we're putting so many inputs on what did we learn about nutrition, about orthomolecular science, cellular level, movement, sports, yoga, mindfulness, and we bring it all together, this knowledge of a community of women who are quite frankly obsessed and in love with health, for you in a very simple and accessible way. So the project of this continuing education is guiding you through the wellness system of doTERRA. For the past 15 years, doTERRA has been working with these wellness pillars, and we're guiding you step by step in understanding how health is created from base levels upwards. So what happens with about 90% of the people who come to us to get support with essential oils of supplementation is that they want help here in informed self-care. They say, I have a problem, help me out. And while we have a solution for that, and most of the times it can be something that helps you out, we're inviting all of our customers in our community to understand health from a baseline level. So in January, we started teaching about nutrition and digestion. This is where everything starts. We cannot even talk about health if you're not getting the right nutrients in. And then last month, we went over metabolism. It was an amazing call about boosting your metabolic health, how important your metabolic health. Metabolic health is not only about weight loss, we're going to talk about here as well, but it's about having the energy, being able to move your body, sleep well. And movement is the topic of today. And in the coming months, we're going to be going upwards here. So to the end of the year, you have a complete and comprehensive idea of what it means to live a healthy life. What is my intention for today? I'm going to kick off this call with daily movement tips, and I'm going to give you like a few ideas that you can start adding today. It's completely product independent, doesn't cost you anything. It's just things that you need to add or to eliminate from your routine, so you kind of like improve movement and you reduce pain in your life. I want to be introducing to you our Deep Blue collection. It's one of the most loved collections of doTERRA. It has impacted thousands of lives around around the world because it's very effective to reduce pain. And I'm going to be talking about essential oils and supplements that are supporting pain reduction besides the Deep Blue collection. Many of these oils are in the collection, but we're going to talk about a few of them individually and how you can like work with synergies and different like combinations of oils and supplements that kind of like optimize your pain reduction gain. And I'm going to be giving you a few pain protocols as well that you can make a print, that you can share it with people that you love. I am sure that either you or somebody that you know has something that they can use from here. So, what can you start doing today to add more movement and more quality to your life when it comes to your physical body, right? Let's have a look into what you want to start adding. Our advice is to have at least 30 minutes of physical activity a day. This doesn't need to be specifically like when I sport. It can be when you take a walk. You can walk to the supermarket to do your groceries. It can be getting your bike to go to work or bring your kids somewhere. Like especially now here in the Netherlands, we have such a optimal space to be doing more sports. And our invitation is to bring into your awareness, did I move my body for 30 minutes in a day? And if I haven't, think about some stretches. Think about just sitting on the floor of your house and stretching out your body. So stretching is oftentimes an underrated importance in our lives. We advise pre and post-workout stretches. So I know that a lot of people just get to their sports or to their gym or even to their walk, right? They just get going and they come home and they go on to the next thing. And we want to advise you to bring moments of warming up and relaxing your muscles. This is something that can make such a massive impact in the pain that you might experience so that you avoid feeling pain after working out, but then also the level of stress in your body. So you avoid high inflammation. Pain and inflammation are directly correlated, and having stretches, having moments that you breathe deeper can be really support you in just moving much better. We deeply believe in consistency instead of intensity. So aim it, like if you're just getting started with movement, aim with moving a little bit every day instead of going for a 4-hour walk in a day and then doing nothing else afterwards, or doing a lot of really heavy lifting one day in the gym and then not having the energy to go for the coming 5 days. Do a little bit always. It's better than do a lot and feel kind of like pain or uncomfortable and then not do it anymore. If you're not working with weights, with weightlifting, and you're above 30, I would like to invite you to consider adding weightlift training in your life in a way or another, in the gym or in your house, if you're just gonna get some little weights. Why? Because if you think about how our bodies are built, and if you think about ancient societies, we were used to carrying more weight in a healthy way. We would carry our food. We would, carry things that we needed around. Like that was just a life that required us being stronger. And we don't do that so much nowadays. And that has an effect in our bone structure, but then also our muscle structure. So one of the things of aging with quality, it's adding weight training in your life. And when you're training with weights, think about lighter weights and more continuous movement. So imagine that you would be carrying a really big basket of laundry, right? So it's not about carrying 40 kilos, but maybe carrying 10 kilos for 1 minute nonstop. This type of training with less heaviness and larger kind of stretch of your muscle are really the ideal for you to get the best results. Another one that we would like to invite you to think about is adding more proteins into your meals. So this is for 2 reasons. Number one is if you're working out and you have a lower protein intake, it's more likely that you're going to feel physical discomfort because your body is going to kind of burn the protein that you have so it can grow the muscle. right? And the second one is because when you're adding more protein intakes, like our body is made of proteins, our entire muscle is made of proteins. When you're adding a higher protein intake, you're basically building the bulky system. You're giving the food that it needs for your body to be strong. Yeah. So just having a good protein intake can avoid a lot of pain, and also can avoid you eating a lot of sugar and carbs when you're hungry. So that has other side effects in terms of inflammation as well. We're going to have a few inspirations of protein intake. Something that I already have mentioned here, which is make sure that you have some breathing exercises. And this is also something that I want to invite you. Have breathing exercises, I say it here, like stretches in your day. A lot of times we work behind a computer, and I want to invite you to move every 45 or 60 minutes. You literally stand up, you stretch yourself, you stretch your arms, you stretch your neck, you breathe, you open your lungs. I'm going to give you an essential oil tip here that it really inspires you to breathe very deeply. And that makes a massive difference in just how you can move your body better, but how you reduce feeling pains as well. A lot of the pains that we feel comes either from intense workouts or too little workout or bad posture when working. And these mini movements throughout your day make a massive difference in keeping the circulation flowing. And it's also very effective for your focus. If you're into high performance, having breaks is one of the most important things that you need to add in your day. So there is this goal of 10,000 steps a day. Not everybody can make it, but I added here for you to have an inspiration and a food for thought, like how many steps a day am I having? Am I having steps a day at all? And if not, can I just go for a walk after dinner? Or in the evening. Like, I know I have young kids, it's not always very easy, but sometimes you can just, take the garbage out and take a few steps. Or you just really go for a short, like 10-minute walk for something during the day. It makes an amazing difference in just maintaining your health, but then again, your body circulation, your posture, and etc. Another thing that we want to advise you is think about central nervous system regulation tips, which is reducing stress. So one of these things here, breathing, can support your nervous system regulation, can reduce stress. Stretching can do that. You can do a few yoga poses. If you don't like to call it yoga, just sit on the floor and go breathe and stretch out. Or even just, do some breathing, like when you're sitting on the chair and you're like expanding your chest and you're moving from one side to another. Those are really small things that if you consciously and consistently add them into your routine, you're going to really have excellent results in terms of your physical well-being. And that is hand in hand with what you're going to start eliminating. So start eliminating bad posture during working hours, right? Think about, how's my computer? How's my chair? How is my, the levels of my hands? A lot of chronic pain issues that we have nowadays are strictly related with work posture. So this is something so small to keep an eye on, and something really easy to adjust as well. Long scrolling through social media. Neck pain is one of the most common ones that we have it in our customers, and this is one of the reasons. So be mindful if you're having neck pain, if you're having back pain, this scrolling might be one of the reasons. So either you can stop scrolling all the way and going for your walk, or you can think about, just changing posture even when you're using your phone as well. One of the things, oh yeah, I also mentioned here to complete physical activities and run to the next thing. So when you're doing physical activities, your cortisol, your stress levels are really high, your cortisol and your adrenaline, and you want to make sure that during the day you bring that down. Why? Because when your cortisol and your adrenaline are very high, you're more likely to have inflammation in your body. Inflammation is more likely to cause pain. So it's small things that you can do. So you consciously and you mindfully bring your body back in a state of relaxation. So you're reducing this level of stress in your body. We spoke about it 2 months ago to reduce processed and inflammatory foods. If you haven't watched this class, I strongly advise you to go back and to watch it. This is something that is going to have a direct correlation in how you experience pain. And another one that I want to inspire everybody to think about it as well is your body gives signs of when pain is coming up. And especially when we're talking about treatment with essential oils, listen to it in the beginning. Don't wait until you're like suffering. If you feel that there is a discomfort, move the activity and already start your oil application as well. So, what are the oils that we have to invite you to try it here? First of all, the Deep Blue collection. I think most of the people watching here are already familiar with the Deep Blue collection. If you're not, doTERRA got a combination of essential oils that are reducing pain. So they basically have a numbing effect in the body, and they are reducing inflammation. And they are also able to work in regeneration on a cellular level. And he put it in this Deep Blue, which is this little one here. This is the pure one. And it made like a line with different styles and different applications. So this pure one is one that you can use for, it's just a base product blend. My tip when you're using this one is that you get a jar, you put a lot of coconut oil, and you just put this entire bottle in, and then you have kind of like a massage oil to use it. This one is made to be used only topically, so it's made to apply on your body. But then you also have the rub, and the rub is the essential oil with a few other chemical compounds that are like a bit like Tiger Balm in good quality. They have camphor, and they have some other like ingredients that make a hot and cold effect. This is amazing pre and post workout. Sporters love this tube, and it's for a good reason. Chronic pain, Deep Blue rub tends to have a very good effect. But you also have the roller. The thing with Deep Blue is that it has a very strong smell. So if you don't want the smell on your hands, or you don't want to like put it in your eyes, you have the roller that you can apply, and then your fingers are free from the aroma. And you have the stick. And the stick is kind of like a deo. It looked like a deo. And you just open the lid, and you also apply it on the local pain. This is really practical. It's kind of like the practical version, the sporter version, the somebody dealing with pain on a daily basis version. And then it also created a polyphenol complex, this one over here. And this one is not an essential oil. It's a herbal complex. So let me show you here to you. This is a herbal complex with the resin of frankincense, powerful anti-inflammatory and pain reduction. A lot of people buy, it's called Boswellia plant. A lot of people buy this separately, and this one is in here. And it also has turmeric, ginger, pomegranate, which are all extract known for muscle discomfort, joint discomfort. And I personally had a little bit of a chronic back pain last year. It wouldn't go away. And this was one of the things that I added to my daily supplement routine, and my experience was absolutely fabulous. Anybody who sports a lot or who has chronic pain, is my sincere advice, add this every day into your life. The results are absolutely fantastic, especially because herbs and essential oils work in beautiful synergy together. So then when you have these two working together, you're going to potentialize one and another. Another incredible complex that we have it as well, that you can also add it to your daily life, either if you have chronic pain or if you want to work with anti-inflammation in your body, is this turmeric dual chamber. So what is this? Do you see that there is a little oil here? That's turmeric essential oil. And then there inside, it's turmeric powder, is the powder extract. Those are different chemical compounds, okay? They are different ingredients that have a different effect in your body, and both potentialize reducing inflammation. What I love about this is that the essential oil opens in your stomach, and there is a dual cap that the powder opens in your gut. Turmeric powder is a fantastic gut support supplement. And this one is amazing for joint and bones, but also it's great for immunity. It's great for overall gut health. So this is something that you can anyhow feel inspired to add it to your daily supplement routine. And I have combined here in one slide our community favorites. So here's what I truly believe. If you have issues of chronic pain, I strongly advise you to have them all in your house. If you don't, I strongly advise you to choose 2 or 3 of them and have those in your house, kind of like your pain pharmacy, your natural pain pharmacy. And I'm going to explain the difference between them, and you're going to choose which one do you think it fits more for your needs. So the very first one, Copaíba. Copaíba is a Brazilian tree. It's a resin. You extract the resin from a tree in Brazil in the Amazon. These trees are not planted, it's just grown naturally in the Amazon forest. And they are the medicine for South American tribes, actually, I would say for South American people for the last century. Incredibly effective. Copaiba is one of the most complex oils when it comes to chemical composition. It's one of the most effective oils to reduce pain, to relax the central nervous system. It's all things relaxation. It's also an excellent anti-inflammatory. Copaiba is great for throat ache, earache, headache, joint pain, whatever you want to name it. I use a bottle of Copaiba home in my house. It's my most used essential oils. If you're in my world, you probably heard me talking about this Copaiba. I think everybody needs to have Copaiba in the house. Like Copaiba is the perfect replacement for paracetamol, and it's better. And it's better because it has a lot of side benefits for your mental health and for your emotional health as well. Some people compare it to CBD without the THC effect. So it's that level of relaxation that you get. And then we've put here air as well. And air is not necessarily a pain reduction oil, but it's an excellent oil to improve your respiratory health. Remember that we spoke about breathing and the relationship between breathing before your exercises, breathing after your exercises, breathing during the day. Air is your best friend. That's why I added here. I think it's an amazing option to have air in the house. So you have an essential oil that supports you in these breathing exercises and brings more oxygen into your body. Lari Agrico Fiber, it's amazing. It is. It's our favorite. It's an amazing product. And helps you bring more oxygen in your body. So you have like just more enjoyment and also more performance when you're sporting. And then we come to peppermint. Peppermint is an excellent oil to kind of like numb the pain. Peppermint is not so much like Copaiba really fixes the problem. Peppermint, not quite, but it numbs. It's a very good numbing oil. So you have a headache, you just massage some peppermint in your head. My sister had really a lot of pain in the sciatic, which tends to be like the discs, very painful problem. And for her, it was peppermint. It was not even the blue because she needed the kind of like numbing effect. Yeah. So if you apply peppermint consistently, you can reduce some pretty extreme pains. And then we have here turmeric. And the reason why I have added turmeric here is because we have the dual caps, but we also have it in oil form. And let's say, for example, that you have rheumatism. I strongly advise you to apply topically, and then copaiba is an excellent oil. Not copaiba, turmeric. Turmeric and copaiba together, 2 powerful anti-inflammatories. You can apply it directly on the spot, but you can also make turmeric oil capsules and take it internally if we're talking about chronic pain. Past Tense was a blend developed by doTERRA for reducing headache. Here in Europe, it has frankincense, rosemary, and lavender. Some people have really good effects with Past Tense. It's just kind of like it works. It's your favorite. Yeah, nice to know, Thaisi. So it just works like frankincense, lavender, rosemary are really good for the brain, and they're just very calming and very relaxing. It works very well. You can just roll it. It's very practical as well. You can take Past Tense with you everywhere, and it doesn't get it on your fingers. Remember that I talked about the oils getting on your fingers. Like, for example, turmeric smells quite strong. Peppermint can hurt on your eyes. Past Tense is nice and practical. You just roll it. And then we have helichrysum. So helichrysum is a bit of a higher price point, and it's 1,000% worth it. It took me 3 years into the essential oil world to finally buy helichrysum when I was going to give birth. And after that, I was like, how did I not have this oil before? For me, helichrysum is the best oil for pain reduction. It's also more expensive, but if you want something that is going to work, you want to have helichrysum in the house. Like helichrysum is very, potent essential oil to reduce pain, but it's also amazing for the skin regeneration, and one drop goes a long way. So it's an essential oil that you can dilute and you can use it in smaller quantities because it's that potent. And then lastly, I also added here Mito2 Max, and this is also a supplementation, okay? This is not an essential oil. This is also a herbal complex. And Mito2 Max is an energy and stamina complex. So this was developed by doTERRA with some enzymes and some other ingredients, for example, ashwagandha, that help boost your energy level. It works on a cellular level, and it sends the information for your cells to produce more energy so you have more stamina during the day. If you're into sports and if you're into high performance, having Mito2 Max in your daily life, it's a great option. So for the ones that are interested in having some protocols, I put here 3 main protocols for you, and I want you to take a print of it. Oh, I'm so sorry that this is a little bit badly formatted, but you can still see it quite good. I want you to take a picture. This is not exclusive. There are many ways to go about it, but I have tested those many times, 10, 40 times, 50 times with many customers, and they work. And when you see these protocols, there are 2 things that I want you to pay attention. The first one of them is I combine different essential oils. Yeah. And the second one that I want you to notice is the frequency that you apply essential oils when it comes to pain really matters. So when you're dealing with pain, let's say that you have chronic pain like joint pain, applying one time in the day, not going to work. It's just not going to work. If you look into studies, into academic research with essential oils, you will see that the amount of essential oils that you put in your body, it's absolutely essential for the results that you're going to have. And if you see how an essential oil works in the body, you're going to see that you take it, and then in 2 hours, it reaches the peak of exposition of this chemical in your body, and then it drops. So if you apply every 2 hours, you keep the exposition to this chemical compound at its maximum, and then you have the effects that you want to have. So for example, for migraine, peppermint copaiba helichrysum. This one you can just when you just have a migraine, right? But you can also add, I put it here, basil. I have excellent experience with basil and migraine, and there's also past tense. But neck and back pain, for example, tends to be something that people feel it every day. And then you want to have Diplo rub, 1 drop of essential oils. You want to apply them multiple times in the day, every 2 hours here, for example. But you also, I advise you to take copaiba internally, 3 drops, 3 times a day, for you to feel the level of relaxation that you're looking for. And then taking the deep polyphenol complex to reduce the inflammation in your body. This is a higher exposition of essential oil, but it also increases your likelihood of success and actually being pain-free, which is what you want, right? And joints, just make a big pot jar, and every 2 or 3 hours you're going to massage. When you do this consistently, after 2 weeks, you're going to feel the good results. After 3 months, you're probably not going to need it anymore. Maybe it comes back. I've seen it happening to so many customers of mine. It comes back, they use it intensely for 2 weeks again. They use it less intense for 3 months, and then it goes away again. So this is more or less how it works with dealing with pain and working with essential oils. And then we have a few other products I'm going to list too that are kind of like indirectly supporting you. Not directly, but it's indirect support. Remember that we spoke about level of protein in your body and reducing pain? doTERRA recently launched the plant protein. It has 22 to 24 grams of protein in a serving. And if you want to have an idea, for example, the optimal protein intake for a woman my age is 66. So it's 3 times, this is around 90, 60 to 90. So it would be 3 times this thing. So it's 1/3 of what I would need in protein in a day. This one has 4 protein sources, has no allergen sweeteners, and it's really amazing for maintenance and growth of muscle mass and recovery of sports. So if you're doing sports and you're feeling uncomfortable afterwards, think about adding plant protein, and most likely you're going to see the benefits of you just not feeling that much discomfort afterwards anymore. And I have to wrap it up with Meta Power Advantage. So this is our most revolutionary product, and it was designed to support metabolic health, directly related to metabolism as well. And it has 9 types of collagen, which is the most abundant protein in the body, and NAD and NMN. So NAD and NMN is an enzyme that is responsible for production of energy. This has everything to do with cell recovery and DNA optimization and reducing the aging process. There is not so much scientific testing on NAD and NMN for pain, but there is storytelling. We have heard so many stories of people who started using this and their pain went away. And this is why I had to share it here with you. It's such an incredible investment in your health and in your well being to try out this product, give it a go for yourself, and just feel the benefits. You're going to feel benefits on hair, skin, muscle, joint, cartilage, growth plate, intervertebral disc, and brain connection. So there's some other side benefits totally unrelated to pain that you're going to have it as well. And I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy. If you want to dive more into this metabolic makeover and working with metabolic health, we have an entire program for you. Ebooks, recipe books, testing charts here, trainings online, classes, and you can just dive into this world with us and literally feel like how it is to have more energy and to really just reverse the clock, feel younger each day. For the ones who are already our customers and you're thinking like, okay, I am ready to have my medicine shelf with brain reduction oils. I already chose my oils and my supplements. I strongly advise you to join our loyalty rewards program. If you're not familiar with it yet, it's the smartest way to buy. You can either buy one time only or through LRP. I strongly advise you check out LRP. You can start and you can quit whenever you want. You can have as many or as little products that you want every single month. And 2 good news that I have here for you. 1, every time you order, you get at least 10% back, and you can build that to 30%. So that's amazing. So when you order 100 points, you get 30 points back. That's what I have right now. I get so many free stuff. I love it. And 2, you can choose to try out doTERRA Lifelong Vitality products for a month. If you don't like it, you send it back, you get your money back. But when you're ordering this product, which is an amazing support for your base health, you can get Mito2 Max and Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex for half price. It's almost like 15 euros for each one of those. It's really a great investment if pain, movement, sports is something important in your life. And if you're not our customer yet and you want to start today, welcome. You can just do your starter pack. I strongly advise the home essential kits, but you also have the Atlas kit that I put it here as well that you can choose from. You can choose your own oils. It's very flexible. Make your account and receive our support, discount, benefits, access to our customer WhatsApp group. We have so many materials for you to educate further on the world of essential oils and natural living, and we would be more than welcome to receive you here. So just send a text message right now to the person who invited you and say, I'm ready, I want to start, and we're going to guide you through the next steps. Next month, we're going to continue in our journey of continuing education with you, and we're going to jump next month into emotions, central nervous system regulation, just feeling centered, just finding yourself. I love this topic. It's one of my favorites. I think if there's something every single human being needs right now in the world is this. So we're going to dive into that. You're welcome to join us next month as well. And if you're being here and you're like, I'm loving this, I'm loving these products, I would love to bring the gift to the others that I know, you're more than welcome to share doTERRA, change other people's lives. And if you feel a calling to work with us, you're more than welcome to join our community and change your own future. So there is a chair for you on the round. Just pick it up. You're waiting for everybody who wants to help us share these gifts and these benefits with the world. You're more than welcome to join us at any time.